What's happening, everyone? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and it's time for another Picks and Parlays Power Hour. I've got three expert handicappers on the show today. Terry Edelman, Ross Benjamin, and Nick Parsons are coming in with a little NHL, some college hoops, and of course, NBA free picks. Before we get to the free picks, though, I got to tell you about NoHouseAdvantage.com. This is for all of you fantasy players out there. Fantasy baseball is just getting rolling. If you're into it, check out NoHouseAdvantage.com. They've designed a dynamic new platform for all of you fantasy players. All you got to do is use our promo P&P, and they'll match your first deposit up to $50. So definitely check them out. All right, up first, we're going to kick it off with some NHL action. Terry Edelman is on the show. What's up, Terry? Nice haircut. You got your ears lowered. Well, you got all your hairs cut, I'm guessing. It looks that
Thanks.
way.
Yes, it was long. It needed to go, so I just got rid of it all. Just get rid
All
of
right.
it.
Feeling good like I should. All right. So Tuesday, March the 14th, we got the Islanders at the Kings. Kings are a minus 135 on their home ice, and the total's 5.5. What do you say, Terry? What are we doing here?
Yeah, one of my favorite games of the night. Lenny picked it. It's one of my premium plays, so everyone gets it for free. I'm taking the LA Kings, the home favorites here. Basically, they had won 5 games in a row before their last game, which was shootout loss to the Nashville Predators, but they'd won their 5 previous games, playing really good hockey, competing for the division title. This Islanders team is also playing well, but they struggle in LA. LA has won 9 of the last 11 meetings between the teams in Los Angeles. The Islanders don't travel well, especially to Los Angeles for whatever reason. The Kings are playing really good hockey right now, so I'm going to back them here as a home favorite. And then I also, everyone goes over 2 games. I usually just do 1, so I try to give 2 picks as well. My bonus play, the player prop I like in this game, Gabriel Velarde, to get a point. So that means he can score or he can get an assist. He would cash this play plus 105. He has a point in 6 of his last 8 games. Cash 2 of my 3 player props on yesterday's show. Looking to get this one here. And the LA Kings money line as well.
All right. I like it. We got a bonus pick on top of it. Little player prop action. But number 1 free premium play, by the way, is the Kings on the money line. Guys, don't forget, check out Terry Edelman over at picksandparlays.net. That's where we keep all of his premium plays, the best bets. Number 2 on our hottest cappers list right now. You're 21-16 over the last 7 days, up just over 600 buckarooskies. So head over, find Terry Edelman, and use our promo code MADNESS to save you 20% off the site. Thank you so much, Terry, for coming on the show. I'll see you again next week.
No problem. Thanks. See ya.
Rock and roll. Okay, up next, I've got none other than Ross Benjamin coming in. We're going to start off with a little college hoops, move into the NBA. How's it going, Ross? How you doing?
It's going good, Ellie. I'm living a dream. So in terms of no house advantage, buying my picks during March Madness will give you no house advantage. So that's where I'm going with this.
I like it. I like it. So find Ross Benjamin and his premium plays over at picksandparlays.net. We'll get back to that promo code in just a minute here. First, let's break down Pitt versus Mississippi State. State minus 2.5. This opened at a 1.5. So the money's coming in on State. The line's increasing properly. The total on it's a 133. Who do you like here, Ross?
Yeah, I'm going to focus on the total, Ellie. By the way, folks, this will be a premium play on the site tonight. So save you some money. You can get it right here, right now. I'm putting my ass on the line like I always do. And simple number crunching for me in this game. Pittsburgh, the last 6 times they've had a total of 149.5 or less. They've gone over on each occasion. And those games averaged a combined 163.3 points per contest. Pittsburgh's also seen 10 games this year where they've had a total between 130 and 139.5. Obviously, that fits the bill tonight at 133. And 9 of those 10 games have gone over the total with a combined 148.9 points per game. Mississippi State, the last 7 times they've had a total of 137 or less. All 7 have gone over the total, and there was a 137.4 points scored per contest. Pittsburgh not playing very good defense down the stretch. Their last 5 opponents have shot 50.3% from the field and 41.4% from the three-point line. However, the Pitt Panthers have also averaged 82.8 points per game during those 5 contests. So they've played a lot of high-scoring games of late. In Pittsburgh, in their last 5 games, they've seen a combined 47 free throw attempts per contest. In Mississippi State's last 5 games, an average of 41 free throw attempts per contest. Both teams like to play physical. Both will have plenty of opportunities to score with the shot or the clock stopped. So I'm going to go over 133 in this game, Ellie. And by the way, Ellie, my college basketball total since March 11th of last year, which is now over 1 year, 42 and 23, 65%. That's all documented by an independent source. In my college basketball 10-star top plays, 107 and 80 with my last 187, good for 57%. And dime players, a net profit of over $19,000. College basketball picks overall, I was coming off a 6-1 Saturday, didn't do anything on Sunday, and then obviously there was no games on Monday. So coming in, riding a high into the NCAA tournament with my college basketball picks.
Awesome. That is excellent to hear. So remember, everyone, Ross Benjamin, head over to picksandparlays.net and use our promo code MADNESS. It'll save you 20% off whatever you get from Ross at the site. Until then, we're going to roll with Pitt, Mississippi State over the 133. I'm liking Mississippi State on the side here. I'm a sucker for Pitt. I love me some Pitt, but I got to say I like State in this one. But don't tell Jeff Capel I said that, okay? All right, let's move into the NBA. We're going to talk Lakers at the Pelicans. This one's at a pick 'em. We've had some line movement on this one also. I believe it opened as Lakers +1. It's been bet down to pick 'em at this point. And also we've got a total of 226. Ross Benjamin, how do we play it?
Again, I'm going to keep it simple. I mean, New Orleans coming off a 127-110 win over Portland in their previous game. They haven't won back-to-back games, Ellie, since February 7th. So if my math is correct, around 5 weeks. And they've also gone 0-4 straight up in ATS in their last 4 games following a win, and they lost those 4 contests by 13 points per game. The Lakers are going to be facing a New Orleans team that's 33-35, and the Lakers have done good against losing teams this year. Whenever facing a team with a losing record, the Lakers have gone 18-5 straight up in those situations. And with this line being a pick 'em, the straight up results certainly take higher precedence. And the Lakers also are coming up a 112-108 home loss to the New York Knicks. However, the Lakers, on the other hand, extreme opposite of New Orleans, haven't lost back-to-back games since February the 9th. And they're 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last 4 following a loss, winning those contests by 9.5 points per game. I'm going to go with the Lakers here as a pick 'em over New Orleans. And just a friendly reminder, folks, my NBA 10-star top plays, 26-14 with my last 40, good for 65%, all at picksandparlays.net. My NBA totals, not only my college basketball totals hitting at a very good rate, my NBA totals are very respectable. 23-16 with my last 39, good for 59%.
Beautiful. All right. And like I said, head to the site, picksandparlays.net. Use that promo code MADNESS. It's going to save you 20% off whatever you get from Ross Benjamin. Also, don't forget, like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. The Power Hour is on every Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. All right, Ross Benjamin, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'll see you again next week. Good luck today.
Thank you for having me, Ellie.
You got it. Okay, 1 more to go. 2 more free picks, 1 more capper. I've got Nick Parsons from the Insiders Room here to talk some college hoops. What are you up to, Nick? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's do this thing. Southeast Missouri State versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi. A&MCC -3.5. Total on this one is a 133. I've been digging on this Corpus Christi team, not just because I'm from Texas. How do you feel about this one, Nick?
Yeah, I'm digging them too here. Southeast Missouri State, it only finished 19-16 this year.
Mm-hmm.
They they're going to be trying for their first ever NCAA tournament victory here. And then Texas A&M Corpus Christi, it was 23-10. It advanced by beating Northwestern State 75-71 to win the Southland Conference championship game. The Red Hawks, they were 1.5 point underdogs, and they managed a crazy 89-82 overtime win over Tennessee Tech to win the Ohio Valley Conference championship tourney game. So they had an unlikely run through the tournament. They won all 4 straight games, 2 of them as an underdog at the end there. But after that improbable run, Ali, I'm sort of feeling like a major letdown is in order here. The Red Hawks, they averaged 77.2 points per game. That's decent. They scored 89 in that last game, but they're just terrible defensively. They allow an average of 77.7 points per game. So I just think that it's, they managed to somehow get it together during the conference tournament there, but I just think it's a real testament to how weak the Ohio Valley Conference really is. But the Islanders, they come in red hot. They've won 12 of their last 13. They averaged 78.3 points per game and allowed just 72.9. So I guess both teams have struggled on the defensive end this year. It's probably going to be a pretty high-scoring game. I think there's a lot of money on the over. But as far as the side of my best bet, as I alluded to earlier, I like Corpus Christi here as well. They've scored more than 82 points per game over their last 3 games. They've hit over 85% from the free-throw line over that time. So I think the Red Hawks' Cinderella run comes to an end here. I'm laying the small amount of points and rolling with Corpus Christi.
Yep, that's what I would do too. I'll have them in a teaser also with Hofstra, somebody else. I think Eastern Washington. I've got a few teasers going on today is what I've got happening, but I've got them teased also. But I like them minus the 3.5. I think you're right. They've kind of been here before. SEMO's lucky to be here. And I think Corpus Christi is who gets it done minus the 3.5 points. Everyone, don't forget about Nick Parsons and the Insiders Room, their premium plays. The Insiders Room number 5 on the leaderboards yesterday, making our viewers $100 if you bought plays with the Insiders Room. So don't forget to check them out. Use our promo code MADNESS. It's going to save you 20% off whatever you get from the Insiders Room. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. We're on every Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, last one for the round. Talked about this game a lot on the Morning Wood show today. Nuggets are at the Raptors. Raptors -1. Totals 227. A lot of people are loving that Nuggets +1 today. Kind of looks too easy for me. And with the way the money's coming in, I'm kind of going for Raptors on the money line here. What do you think, though?
Yeah, I'm having a difficult time with the side as well. But just to let everyone know, I'm doing extremely well with my NBA picks. You guys can go over to picksandparlays.net to check out the leaderboards there. But one of the most recent losses I can remember is just the other day there. It was on Denver, and so it's now lost 3 in a row. Most recently was that 122-120 setback to Brooklyn at home as a 9-point favorite. They're still number 1 in the Northwest Division. Obviously, they're going to be looking to reverse their fortunes here north of the border tonight. This is the opener of a 5-game road trip for Denver. But Raptors fans, they can empathize. Toronto, it's coming off a 122-112 loss to the Lakers on Friday. Toronto will also be desperate here. Toronto has lost 3 straight as well. They just went 1-4 on their most recent road trip. So now they return home where they're 20-13. Now these teams did play in Denver at the start of March. The Nuggets won by a score of 118-113. The total in that one flew way over the posted number. But the Raptors, they have in fact seen the total go under the number in 4 of their last 5 and trying to revenge a straight up road loss against an opponent. And so the first game between them there went over the number, but I think there's enough mitigating circumstances to believe that this game here tonight will be a bit more defensive. These teams need a win here. And so I'm expecting a defensive affair, and I'm going with the under in this one.
All right, so under we go. And I'm pretty sure somebody's sitting for the Nuggets. I can't think of it right now. It's not Jokic, it's the other guy. Okay, so under is your play. I'm sticking with the Raptors. I just think with 77% of the money on the Nuggets +1, that it should come down to a pick 'em or something, and it's not. So that's very fishy to me. And also, we all know Toronto's not a great road team, but they are a good home team. They're 19-14 against the spread at home, whereas the Nuggets are 14-18 against the spread on the road. I like the home team on the money line here. Listen to Nick Parsons. He's going under the 227. That's how we're going to play that. Nick, over on picks, I'm looking at the NBA leaderboard right now. Insider's Room is number 3 in the NBA, 39-26, up $1,100. So check out the Insider's Room over at the site. Use that promo code MADNESS. It's going to save you 20% off. And also, don't forget, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We're on every Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for joining us on the Picks and Parlays Power Hour. Good luck to you, everybody.